these appear to be the highest rated knee pads with 206 ratings and 4.5 stars. Now, there are some complaints, but what's interesting is if you scroll down here, there's no comparison with other knee pads. And you can kind of get something down here. Meanwhile, if we go over to these, which are cheaper and lower rated, with only 43 ratings, we can come down and they've done a nice, well, there was a nice display comparing the pros and cons of each one. But notice that the ones we just looked at are not on here. And this is partly because these guys are on here because they're paid to be on here, sponsored. These are also sponsored. And so we're not actually being supported by Amazon. We're being lied to. Amazon promises to be in the interest of the consumer. And it is in the interest of the consumer to see comparable products that have higher ratings and more reviews. That's what's in the interest of the consumer. But because the best product isn't paying Amazon to be on here, we're not actually seeing this because this whole thing is sponsored. We can't get out of the sponsored loop, so we're left buying crappier products because Amazon is not doing there's not a single bit on here where Amazon is actually linking and showing what's best for me, the customer. The most consumer-centric customer service that isn't doing a single thing for me, the customer. So I just have to luck out and find the cheaper option. Now this was true when I did a search a few minutes ago for double check valves. So if I do 3/4 inch double check valve, I have to scroll down a long way to get a high review, low price option. Meaning, this is sponsored, of course, sponsored. Now we go to 156. But what's the difference between this and, in fact, I'll go ahead and buy what's the difference between this and this? You know, Zurn Wilkins, high brand, 3/4 inch double check valve. Why wouldn't Amazon think that I'd want to save 20 bucks? And we just have to kind of scroll down somewhat randomly because it doesn't occur to Amazon that I'd actually want to save some money. In fact, this is even better than the one that I got because it's 1 inch. Now we're getting off topic. I ordered 3/4 inch because that's all that's needed. But for $135, I'm able to get a better product because they always restrict the flow in here. And Amazon's not helping me. I can waste time scrolling down and see where, like, has Amazon hidden the best price on page 3? Of course, What does this have to do with a double check valve? No, it's sponsored. They're wasting my time. And they're wasting the advertiser's time and money as well. They're sticking something completely unrelated in these results, and everyone loses. Amazon's reputation, wasted time, everyone loses.